ఎలా मुझे अरे उल्टा क्यों कर रहा सीधा उल्टा बस
All students are excited for today's event. This is
बस
very
बाद में याद भी तो कर ले भाई
थोड़ा पीछे होकर बोलना, इस साइड में ही रहे। पीपीटी शेयर कैमरा ऊपर
Be seated. Maintain the decorum of auditorium. Be seated. Be formal. You have to sit here. So now you can sit there. All students put your phone on silent mode. I'm repeating again. All students put your phone on silent mode.
नहीं ठीक नहीं है
गिरेगा तो नहीं
यहाँ से थोड़ा फन
ऊपर बैठे compliment to me and I
Yes, I'm the one who gave the compliment.
the
Nice dress, color combination. The way you are carrying yourself. Just I had said like the accessories.
and students so students who are seated above, please come downstairs.
If you are comfortable, so you can remain seated there.
Guys, please come downstairs. Please, need to start with the session. Thank you, everyone. पानी नहीं है मेरे पास everyone. They say every new beginning comes with a little uncertainty. New faces, new surroundings, and a lot of questions about what lies ahead. But with time, these unfamiliar faces become friends, classrooms become memories, and this journey becomes part of who you are. Because college isn't just about the degrees you earn, it's about the experiences, lessons, and people you take along the way. And before we begin today's session, we would like to express our sincere gratitude to our Honorable Vice Chancellor, Professor Ranjana Jha, our Head of the Management Department, Dr. Meha Joshi ma'am, and our Head of the ECE Department, Dr. Vandana ma'am, for their constant guidance and support in making today's session possible. And now a quick introduction of me before we move forward. Hi, I'm Sylvia. I'm the student of MBA second year. And yes, we know it's 3 p.m., the most dangerous time of the day, when the post-watch sleep starts running. But don't worry, we promise today's session is worth staying awake for. So let's bring in some energy and get started. And with that, let's move forward the highlight of today's session. It's our privilege to welcome a distinguished member of our own IGTT community, Professor Jasdeep Kaur Dhanwa and Karuna Kalyan ma'am, who is currently serving as the Dean Training and Placement and Alumni Affairs at the IGTTW. Ms. Karuna is an assistant professor in the Department of Computer Science and Engineering at IGTW Delhi. She is currently pursuing her PhD in Computer Science and Engineering, specializing in quantum computing from Thapar Institute of Engineering and Technology, Patiala, Punjab. She completed her MTech in Information Technology in 2014 and BTech in Computer Science and Engineering in 2012 from GGS IBM Delhi. She has also qualified UGC NET JRF in 2015 and GATE in 2012, demonstrating a strong academic and research orientation. Ms. Karuna has more than 6 years of teaching and research experience. Her academic and research interests encompass quantum computing and quantum information, blockchain technology, and algorithm design. Her research work focuses on emerging computational paradigms and innovative technological approaches with particular interest in the development and application of quantum-based computational techniques. With a combination of academic expertise, teaching experience, and research interests in emerging technologies, Ms. Karuna contributes to the advancement of research and education in the fields of computer science, quantum computing, and related emerging technologies. Thank you, ma'am. We are truly honored to have you with us today. Uh, I would request ma'am to share her valuable insights with all of us.
Yeah. Good evening, all. So, I would like to welcome all the first year students for the induction program and all the other training and placement coordinates. Also, I would like to welcome the training and placement Professor Jasdeep Kaur Dhanwa ma'am. Let me start. Before we start with the placement and internship statistics for 25-26, let me give you a brief introduction about the training and placement cell. So for the first year students, this is very important. So earlier we used to have different training and placement, coordinators for departments. But now we have a whole new vertical of training and placement, which is headed by Dean Training and Placement, Professor Jasdeep Kaur Dhanwa. Yes. And we have Dr. Kamal Kumar, who is heading the university training and placement, and he is in charge of the infrastructure, which is being booked by the companies that are coming for all the placement rights. Then I am there as university training and placement coordinator and alumni affair coordinator. Then we have Professor Deepti Chavda. She is a professor in mechanical department. She is looking after the university coordinator for alumni affairs. So these are all the departmental coordinators that we have. So for IT department, and this is particularly important for the first year students because you will be dealing with all these faculty coordinators in the coming year of your BTech. So we have Dr. Vari, which is the faculty coordinator from IT department, myself from CSC. Then we have Mr. Ijaz. He is a professor from Department of EC. Then Dr. Geeta Sachdeva for Applied Science Department. Dr. Ritesh Raghuvanshi for the Computer Science and AIDS Department. Dr. Tina for Mechanical. Dr. Dhananjay for Management. So management students are present here physically in person in the auditorium. So you must be knowing Dr. Dhananjay. He is in charge for training and placement of the management department. He covers both BBA and MBA. Then we have architect Prashant sir for architecture and planning department. Yeah. So this was a brief introduction about all the training and placement team that we have, the faculty team. Apart from that, we have a whole student team. So basically, training and placement department or cell is a student-centric cell. So you must be having friends in different universities and colleges. So this whole training and placement is basically led by the students and for the students. So this is the quote that our Dean ma'am always says. So the cell is by the students and for the students. So it is you who are the core of training and placement. So we as faculty, we are already placed in this university. It is you for which we are working to, so that you get good placements. And with the coming, the scenario today, you must be knowing that the placements all across India or world, they are not in a very good form. So you have to be, extra careful and extra hardworking to get good placements. So this is the placement count for the 2026 batch. That is the immediate batch who has passed. So these are not very good numbers as compared to the previous batches. So yeah, so CSC AI, so 153 students totally are there. Out of them, because there were two batches, 90 of them got placed. So these are the placement offers got by the CSC AIDS branches. So CSC AI 1 and CSC AI 2. So the total 153 students, many of the students, they did not participate in the placements because some of them were not eligible because of the current or the previous backlog. And some of them were interested in higher studies. So that's why some of the students did not participate in the placements. But yes, apart from that, 90 of them got placed. Similarly for AIML. AIML is now comes under the IT department. So this is the first time that AIML students will be getting placed. Similarly for ECAI, 65 students out of 148. Now, mechanical students are having a very good count of approximately 80 to 90% students got placed. The 2026 batch. Yeah. CSC 145, including all the three branches, CSC 1, 2, and 3. IT and EC. You can see the numbers here. Now, these are the internship count. So, internship is basically so there are two types of internship. Here we are actually talking about when the student is in third year. So during the summer break, 2 months of summer break, the student proceed for the internship. So our university basically offers or allows 2 types or 3 types of internships. So some of the companies, they come soon after the second year. So they take up and with the second year students. So they get to have 2 months of summer internship. And from that, based on the type of internship they are doing and their progress, they get a PPI, which is pre-placement internship offer. So when they are studying in the third year, they already have a pre-placement internship offer with them. So soon after the third year, the 2 months of summer break again, they are already having an offer for internship. And when they come after that 2 months of internship, after third year, they get a PQ based on their performance. That is pre-placement offer. So that pre-placement offer is that depends on how well you are doing the internship. Apart from that, nowadays it also depends on the business requirements. So you need to be optimistic and hopeful for that. So these are the two types of 2 months internship that the university allows. Then we also have 6 months of internship, which is again a paid internship. But 6 months, see, let me be very clear because you will be coming for getting a NOC signed by me. 6 months of internship is only allowed for the final year students. So in the final year, you are having 2 semesters, 11th semester and 8th semester. A student is allowed 6 months of internship only in one semester, either 7th or 8th. In 90% of the cases, we allow only 8 semester internship. 7th semester internship basically depends on the type of organization and our relation with that particular organization. So it is in very, there are very low chances that we'll be allowing you for 7th semester internship. So our current academic model that allows for 8th semester internship. And based on those 6 months of internship that you are doing, you will be getting a PQ. Now this PQ is not pre-placement offer, this is performance based. So during that 6 months, the company will be rigorously watching you how you are performing, and based on that, they will be offering you a full-time offer. And my dear students, let me be very clear, it is not a guarantee. Even if a company was visiting the campus for the placement drive and they are selecting you for the full time, including 6 months. So it is not a guarantee. Sometimes how well you are performing in an internship, based on that, the company may revoke the full-time offer. So these things are not guaranteed. So you have to continuously work hard and prove your competence level in order to stay in the organization. So these are some of the departmental achievements. So I think everybody is well aware that the highest package of the university last year was given to Mansi Hagar. She was a CSC student, 2026 batch, and in fact, CSC 3 student, 2026 batch, and the highest package was offered by Motor. So Motor has been visiting our campus for the past 3 years. So initially, they only had one student as a final year select, 6 months of internship and guaranteed full time from the CSC AI branch. The next year, they started with this hiring of the regular students for the full-time offer. Along with that, they have now started with the second year students. So we have with us Suhani also, Suhani Agarwal. She was a second year NEST program. Yeah, Motor offers a NEST program for the second year students. So she got selected for the NEST program, Motor, and then she also got a pre-placement internship offer. So now she is currently studying in third year, and after third year, she already has a guaranteed internship offer with her from Motor. So this is how it works. Now the companies which are like LinkedIn, Uber stack you must have heard about, right? Uber Sheet. So these companies, they start very early and they handpick the students initially from the second year onwards. So you have to be very vigilant and be aware about what the industry requirements are now these days. Yeah. So CSC AI, the highest package was offered by Zomato, which is 56 LPA. Now, another very important thing to hear is, so see, it is 56 LPA by Zomato, but you are having 2 components. One is a fixed component, and the other one is variable component. So whenever you are comparing any company, when you are filling the registration form, you need to look very carefully about the fixed component. So that is the base salary. That will determine the how good the package is of the company. Variable components, the compensation, one time, gratuity, many things are there. So those they do vary, but fixed component is of more importance. So you need to check the fixed package. So Zomato offers a fixed salary of 24. Now CSC, the offer was by not all. It is a startup, Bangalore-based startup. So it was 1 CR, which has 30 LPS fixed. For AIML, Atlassian offered the highest package, which is 65 LPA. See, now Atlassian offered 65 LPA. In 2025, there were 3 students who were selected in Atlassian all over the university. Yeah, so in 2025 batch, basically we had 3 or 4 students who got selected in Atlassian at a package of 65 LPA. Yeah, but at the time of joining, they got their offers revoked. So you must, like I was telling earlier, so these were the topmost students of the university, and they got their offers revoked at the immediate time of joining. Although they were offered 3 months of salary as compensation, but and they were then hired by Western Digital. Now coming to Western Digital, last year 4 or 5 selects were there. Five selects were there in the Western Digital, and so they got different interns from different universities, NITs, IITs, triple IITs, ICTW. So all were interning at Western Digital Bangalore it is. So and I got this call that none of the interns from any of the university was converted. So it's not a panic situation as such, but this is something that you must be aware of. So a very good package, and that does not guarantee that you are having a good job or secure job. So the market nowadays is very volatile. So you must be adaptable to the scenarios. So those Western Digital students who went for 6 months of internship and for joining and offer letters, they are now already searching for jobs. So there are many things that may happen. Now we have Microsoft. So Microsoft, so it used to be one of the major recruiters from IGTQW. So earlier it used to take around 25-30 students, even more than that, as interns. Nowadays also, but earlier it used to take them 40-50 students, and approximately 60-70% of them were converted. But now that number has dropped significantly, and it's not only about IGTQW, it's overall market scenario. Similarly goes for Google. So you have to be very vigilant these days. Then LinkedIn is one of the, it's one of the best companies. So it should be one of the dream companies for you. Then we have SAP Labs. Then Mechanical. See, Mechanical, normally the 4 companies of Mechanical, they offer a CTC of around 8 to 10. Their average CTC for mechanical students is around 10. But now, because of the NEP in place and the type of curriculum that we have, many mechanical students, they are studying the software subjects also. So they do work for these product-based and software-based companies. So one of them, the students, so many of the students got selected in GS, Goldman Sachs, from mechanical department. I'm talking about 2026 batch. Pari Chaurasia, she was from mechanical, Goldman Sachs. Then we had Flipkart, also Western Digital. One of the students who was later laid off, he was from mechanical only, Western Digital. Yeah, so these are the these are again the depictions of the same statistics. So approximately 65-70% of the students from CSC and allied branches, I would say, and from electronics, it's approximately 50%, and from mechanical, we used to say this always that mechanical students are very hardworking. So you can see for yourself, more than 85% students are placed. So these are the recruiters that are visiting our campus. So number of recruiters basically. So the scenario that we have seen, so many of the major companies like KKR, it's a startup. It's not a startup. KKR visited the campus for the first time. Apple is now visiting the campus 2 years consecutively. Motork is there. Rippling is one of the major recruiters. Always they come, and GS. So we have associations with many of the top recruiters and a very good association. And many startups nowadays, they are coming, giving very good packages, at least 15 to 20 LPA. So you can look forward for them. Okay, thank you. So before that, I would like to tell you one more thing. So the best way to get into an internship offer is during hackathons and ideathons. So you must participate as first year students, I'm telling you, because starting from the second year onwards, you will be participating in hackathons and ideathons. So now I will hand over to the intern and the student slates. So they share their experience. So we have Shirley from CSE AI branch. She interned at Salesforce through hackathon. She got selected through hackathon. She interned at Salesforce after the third year, and now she has got her full-time offer, PPO from Salesforce. Yeah, over to you. चलो ऐसे अपना experience.
Hi everyone. What I am expecting in these sessions में a lot of
Online they have joined.
I let me start with my introduction. Currently, I'm in my final year, and yeah, Salesforce was my dream company, and it's a dream company for many students. So I'm pretty grateful that I did my internship there. So I had a great experience. Not just for Salesforce, I guess every company has a pretty good experience to get. And it's worth the time, worth the moment. So we have Anya as well. She interned in Flipkart. Now she has a 6-month intern from Flipkart as well as a full-time offer. So
Hi everyone, so it's great to see you all here. So I learned at Flipkart 2 months after the summer. It was in Bangalore, so it was great experience. I'd say whatever it was for the first 2 years of the college, and your lots of support in DSA, your projects, it's all worth it in their company. See people working there, gain experience. See how how different the college experiences are from your company experience. It helps you mold into a person as a much better person personality wise, and it will make communicate. There are a lot of factors that company sees when they are evaluating you for your offers and everything. And when you go, you always think, corporate politics, professional, very, straight or something. That one is actually not like that. It's very fun. They are very interactive with you. They help a lot from your internship experience. I'd say focus lots of on DSA because that's the thing you get for your internships. And of course, a project as well. And make sure your personalities are, moldable, adjustable to the environment and it. So, the might use some of the students that got interns for the summer. So, yes, Lavanya and Swati is the previous intern from Mudo that got an internship of Lavanya. She was in Texas and Induction Programme, and she got an offer from Texas. And for Kritika, we have Barclays.
Hi everyone, I'm Kritika Singh and I'm a third year student in computer science of AI. So as Didi said, I secured an internship at Barclays at Forex start intern role, and it's a fintech kind of role where you have to study with equities, bonds, derivatives, and at the same time there is such AIML systems that help the traders. For example, risk monitoring systems, profit and loss management, etc. One thing that I would like you all to focus is build projects and strengthen your fundamentals, because as Ma'am has mentioned that as strong as the fundamentals can be, that's the best that you can do, because of course there's a lot of competition given the country right now. Build projects, build hackathons, and especially in the second year, a lot of opportunities will be coming off campus, on campus. We'll be discussing that. Try to secure some of them because it's going to increase the quality of your resume only, and it's going to help you later. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Lavanya, and I'm the third year student from ECI. So, as Kritika said, that it is very important in your first year to work on your fundamentals. Also, if there is any electronic students, and really like to say that we focus a lot on the software side, on development, and all of these things. But the core industry is something which is not that explored, and the recession and AI and all of those things, it is a bit more stable to be there. So definitely also try to get those opportunities. In your second year, a lot of companies come for mentorship programs. I was also part of the Texas College mentorship program, and I was in the embedded software tab. We got to work on hands-on projects. We used to have sessions every day, and it was a really great experience. We even get to visit their office, meet with their employees, and get to work with them. So it's a really great experience. Try to participate in as many opportunities as you can. Participate in all the hackathons that come your way. Like you never feel fully prepared for something, but just apply anyways and just see where it goes. So that's what I like to say. Thank you. Hi everyone, I am Sonali. I'm from CSC AI. And so talking about my journey, I started doing web development before I came to college, and I did some HTML, CSS, and I also started doing DSC. During December in my first year, I also did Google Summer Code, and I was a contributor there in 2025 with the art project for statistical computing. And there I contributed a lot into open source and a lot into one of the data visualization libraries in our language. And then I also participated in a lot of hackathons, and I started participating in hackathons and ideathons from the very beginning, like as I entered college. And immediately after, I also participated and won the Smart India Hackathon. And then I also got to know about this opportunity in second year, which was Motor Nest internship. And I got that internship with, and there were a lot of rounds that were conducted. So Motor specifically did not just ask DSA, they also asked system design, a little bit of low-level system design. So I would suggest that you guys should not just focus on DSA, but also focus a lot on development, because nowadays companies are expecting a lot from you, and it's not just about algorithms and data structures anymore. So do focus a lot on DSA, but keep moving forward and keep developing your skills. And yeah. Hello. So yeah. So in the third year now, I'm getting the PPI also from. Hello. Yeah, so in third year now I'm getting a PPI from the same company, which is Motor. And talking about a little about Motor's experience, it is a very fast-paced company, but the work here is very interesting, and you get to work on a lot of hands-on problems and right on the production side. So yeah, great experience, and best of luck to you guys. Thank you. Hi everyone, I'm Bhavri. I am also from CSAI. A brief background about myself. I just completed a summer internship at Cisco Systems in my second year. And this was an opportunity that came to us on campus. So this is one of the best things, that there's so many opportunities that come to you in the second year itself. And even better is most of them are for women, right? So the competition is actually not a lot. So if you start with DSA development, and now with AI development is very easy. Which is why expectations are more, but it's also easier to adapt to those expectations. Right? So yeah, just keep making good projects. Make sure that the CS fundamentals are very strong. Because technical might not expect you to know hardcore like questions, but CS fundamental is something that they just they expect you to know that much. So yeah, so that is one thing. That's just for internship. I want to find as a security as a student. So I was the youngest in the team also, which is again such a surreal feeling to have. Like the people who have 10 to 20 years high skills and 90. So I would rather say just get started as soon as possible. Obviously, it's good to learn. I think first year is great exploration. But towards your summer vacation, you should have a direction on what you want to actually specialize in. So what kind of projects you want to make, and then start doing PSA. Besides that, I also got into Salesforce my third year through their Salesforce AI challenge. That again, it was the OANMP was based on PSA, and then we actually went to Hyderabad and built AI agents using their own platform agent course. So I think Priya will elaborate more on that. She was part of the Salesforce program. Again, it's such a great feeling when you're getting fully sponsored, paid, 5-star hotels, and feeling second year. So yeah, and one more very important thing, just make sure have goals for yourself. Just know that okay, next couple of months I'm going to focus on development. Then next couple of months I'm going to focus on DSA, otherwise you get very overwhelmed with everything that is around you. And most importantly, do not compare yourself to anybody else. I know how easy it is to fall into the infinite trap. So just remember that you cannot compare your day 1 to 300, right? So just keep being at it. I'm sure it's going to work out. Thank you. Hi everyone, I am Priya. I am a third year in CSI and I'm going to be an upcoming intern at Salesforce. I got into the Salesforce from this Future Post AI challenge that she mentioned, and it was such a great experience. It was such a great experience, and we went to Hyderabad for the finale, and we got to work on Salesforce's actual platform with Salesforce people, mentors in there. And my suggestion to you is basically all your tasks for the next 2 or 3 years can be summed up to be you have to do DSA and you have to take your time to explore different tech stacks because ultimately we all are here because of our love for technology and for the business. So, but focus on the love for technology part of that. So you have your DSA and you have your CS fundamentals and you have this time to explore all the different tech stacks and take this time because as you come closer to placements, the pressure for DSA increases tremendously. So that time exploring feels like that you're wasting time. So this is the time to explore. You can do that through hackathons, you can do that through yourselves. So and again, completely right, don't compare yourself. You have your time to optimize, the other person will do it differently, but in the end, our goal is to be creating winners. And maybe the last step, more important than anything, is keep your eyes and ears and your brains open because so many opportunities come and the difference between people who get them and who don't, aside from skills, is how active they are. So volunteer and participate in hackathons and build great connections because that's all there is in the end. And all the rest of you guys.
So hello everyone. सबने बहुत सारी बातें करी. I think everyone knows now कि हमें क्या करना है first year से DSA first it, but also what we undercharges our core subjects. जो हम पढ़ते हैं but we don't realize the importance. At the time of interview you will get to know कि DSA के साथ हमारे core subjects पे हमारा command होना कितना जरूरी है, and it will be there for long run. Apart from that, so I interned this summer at ServiceNow. It was my 2 months internship. Apart from work, मैंने बहुत enjoy करा. Like corporate culture जितने toxic सब बोलते हैं मैंने अभी तक नहीं देखा. अच्छा था. My experience was very good. But हाँ आपको work करना पड़ेगा, continuous work करना पड़ेगा because nowadays what the thing is companies आती हैं आपको intern के लिए ले जाते हैं. Then they say कि regardless of the work you do, we have to see our business requirement. That is the most painful thing for us.
Because only exercises subcolor, we have given day and night, and completed our projects, did everything we could. But उसके बाद the thing is, apart from our progress or the reports, they have to see their team requirements, their business requirements. So yes, please don't be disheartened. Opportunity आगे रहेगी जल्दी. Always tries कि ज़्यादा companies आए. So yes, we are working day and night. Applying companies, but yes, you have to be, very strong. We understand that you can do, and please don't be disheartened with any kind of result you got. Finally, you have to be happy. College में आयो, please खुश रहो. मतलब करते रहो काम. रोज 3-4 घंटे निकाल के मजे भी करो. ऐसा नहीं है कि सिर्फ प्लेसमेंट की सिर्फ मिलती. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Don't go stand there. I just need a little bit support of yours before we end this session. Because we have another session over here from Art of Living. She was here to introduce me, but I just introduced myself. And in the paucity of time, because we have another session, Art of Living, from where you have come. So let's give them the opportunity to be over here. So my dear students, those who are here in person and those who are participating online is I think what everyone's looking forward to. Even when classes हो रही होती हैं सब कहते हैं online हो जाए classes. I think it is better. You should try to go into an uncomfortable zone and come in person. Myself, I am Professor Jasdeep Kaur. I am Dean Training and Placement and Alumni Affairs. You can read about me and my journey, my academic contribution on the university website. She wanted to talk about me, but in the paucity of time, I just thought of taking it over and quickly go through this. So, dear students, we have a heritage of having technical courses, management courses, and even PhD research. The Training and Placement Department looks forward to a good, outcome of whatever you study in the university, and you have a platform to stand before you out of this campus after completing your course. With that, I'll just glance through a few slides, and probably I can share these slides with you, and you can circulate among yourselves. Or maybe we can put it across on the university website. I think that will get better way. So the way prior to me talking, I think by now you are aware that placement and internship drives in IGDQW are run by the students for the students. So today since morning 8:39 a.m., most of the girls of third year and final year were here on campus. They even have an online assessment shortly from 5 p.m. onwards. So it is for the students, they get this opportunity to work on their leadership qualities and they work on their holistic development and parallelly participate and get good footings. I congratulate all the first year students for joining this legacy of IGDTUW, where your seniors have really kept a very high benchmark. So with that benchmark, you all have to compete. The corporate world is looking forward to IGDTU girls with respect to that benchmark. So you all have to gear up. Please do not sit and sleep. जैसे वो खरगोश और कछुए की कहानी में खरगोश सो जाता है. कछुआ जो था, he was the one who was continuously working. But Khargosh was so overconfident, he was just sleeping. Maybe you may not be connecting with this. Can you recollect those childhood stories that our grandmothers used to say? All of you clap. How are you going to clap? Like this or like this? Yeah. Please do that. We are adapting to you. So you also please come forward and adapt to us. So there's a benchmark. That's what I'm talking about. There's a benchmark. And youngsters, everyone is looking forward to IGDTUW girls to reach to that benchmark. They are coming and hiring you. They are giving you an opportunity. But then you have to prove yourself. Otherwise, as per present geopolitical issues, doesn't take much time. They give you a baseline.
That's how it is. So you all have to be ready with that. And I'll just very quickly glance through this. TNP glimpses, the ongoing campus drives are something which Taruna ma'am has taken over, which the girls of third year and final years have talked about. I'll just come to a few industry feedbacks. This is something which most of the prior presentations have been going around. You all need to keep discipline. These are the feedbacks that are coming from the company. So I think we need to reach that time now. Okay, I'm not clapping for this. We all agree to this. Okay, so you need to have discipline. You need to improve on your communication skills. There has to be structured preparation. You have to work on your fundamentals, and you need to be very specific in your certifications, whatever you're doing. Your seniors are over here. The first slide that I showed to you was something which was to give you an idea that you are going to succeed if you have a close proximity with your seniors. Go after them. Ask them to conduct an online session for how to prepare for the journey. Reach out to your immediate seniors and conduct such out with online sessions. I think regarding the project and all the girls were talking about, you need to have competitive programming practice as much as possible. And you need to be consistent with your problem solving. The enthusiasm should be there. So that enthusiasm of tortoise has to be there. खरगोश इतनी जल्दी मत बनना, कछुए की तरह constantly keep on working on yourself. Some of the feedbacks that the companies have been giving is that sometimes the students are not serious. Some of you who have got admission in IGTT, that you are now like, okay, up admission ho gaya, up soldier. Don't be under that impression. All that news about placements you hear, it's because of consistent working on yourself. You have to unlearn, relearn. You have to do that. All that you have studied in your school and you have gone through JEEs, that shows that you have that capability. You can do it. Now do it. Just don't sit and be relaxed. Okay, see, nobody is going to give you an offer unless you see that you have that potential and you are reaching that benchmark. You have to be very professional in your behavior. Today, after this session, you are having a very important session from the art of living. They're going to talk to you about the ethics, the human values, how you should live your life, because that is very important. And you know, if you work on that, automatically the things will fall in line. So that is important. You have to be serious in all your, whatever you take forward. You need to be honest with yourself and other things. You need to have a responsible behavior. I think during this induction program, there was a session by the Lean Student Welfare. And the Lean Student Welfare told to you various opportunities that are available on campus, various clubs, various societies. So girls, please come forward. Do join such societies and clubs. You will try to figure out, and that is a place you will even have contacts with your seniors, and you will see how best you can work. So sit and go to the university website and see where you can contribute. This is something which the girls have already talked to you about. I just talked about the extreme right bottom. The extreme right bottom says, the training and placement IGTTW ensures that all the students of IGTTW get maximum opportunities, the very good packages, but then you all need to be very honest and ethical in your practice, because that is brand IGTTW. So if that is there, rest of the things will all fall in line. We do not provide opportunities only to technical students who are doing BTech, MTech. I think the convener of today's session, she was asking me, ma'am, management के लिए companies का क्या scenario है? So my dear students, for management, we have very good companies coming over. Last year, the companies that came over to hire management students were Cogoport, Stempedia, ARG, Outliner Media, Yum Plum Private Limited, HDFC Bank. We even have Innova Solutions. There is Bharti Airtel, EY. We have Cape Gemini. We have Milliman, Jubilant, Tata Part, Deloitte, and many more. I'm just reading a few of them. So you all need to reach out to your seniors and see how you can call others to come and join a university for hiring. This is how you can work from day one. Work on the senior-junior interaction gap. Participate in technical societies. Sincerely work in your labs. Career guidance. For career guidance, your seniors are your best support system. Reach out to third-year students, reach out to fourth-year students to guide you how you should go forward. There should not be any communication breakdown. Thank you and looking forward to support from all stakeholders for bringing the IGTTUW legacy higher and higher in the times to come. Thank you so much, everyone. We can connect here. Thank you.
Your thoughts have given us not just valuable insights, but also a lot to reflect upon as we begin this new chapter of our life. We truly appreciate you taking the time to be with us and share your experience and wisdom with us today. Thank you so much, ma'am, for this incredibly insightful and enriching words. It was truly a privilege to have you with us. And now we are ready for our next speaker, who brings with him a perspective that goes beyond the classroom. We are delighted to welcome Mr. Sanjay Jain. He is a speaker, trainer, art of living faculty member, and certified corporate trainer with extensive experience in institutional and corporate learning. He currently serves as the Regional Director, Institutional Programme at the Art of Living Foundation, where he leads institutional outreach, partnerships, and program initiatives across India, working with educational institutions and organizations to create impactful learning experiences centered around human potential, well-being, and leadership. With engagements around 100 plus institutions and universities and having reached over 2.5 lakh individuals, Mr. Jain has delivered keynote sessions, student development programs, faculty engagements, and experimental workshops at leading institutions including IITs, IIMs, NIITs, IITs, and AIMS. His area of expertise span leadership and workplace excellence, stress and emotional management, emotional intelligence, life and mind skills, mindfulness, breath and meditation, and youth and student development. Known for his engaging facilitation, public speaking, experiential learning, and leadership development, he brings complex concepts around life, human performance, and personal growth into practical and relatable experiences. And we believe that these are exactly the kind of perspectives that can make the beginning of the new journey even more meaningful. I would request Mr. Sanjay Jain to take us through today's session. Guys, are you round of applause? To extend a warm welcome, I would now request Mr. Himanshu sir to kindly come forward and present the memento to Mr. Sanjay Jain. Guys, are you trying to solve? So the stage is yours.
Good evening, everyone. Good evening, everyone. अनुराग बहुत समय हो गए हैं sitting here. तो एक बार फटाफट से नजर डालते हैं. Let's all stand up at your place. Okay. Now, आसपास जितने भी लोग हैं, hold your hands. Hold each other's hand. Come on, मोबाइल डालो जिम में. Right. अभी क्या करना है? Use your strength and खींचो एक दूसरे को साथ. एकदम अपने हाथ खींचो जरा. Yes, come on, everyone. Okay, stop. अच्छा, you have to do it nicely. Everyone दोबारा. आप लोग ऐसा जोर से हाथ पकड़ के रखो, कहीं झुक ना जाए इंसान. Now अपनी तरफ खींचो. Yes. And drop it. Okay. Now थोड़ा stretch करो अपने आप को. Come on, guys, try to do that. You're sitting on the wrong time. Hi guys, the ones who have joined online. Okay, one request. I'll take only 5 minutes. Is it okay?
Yes.
That's so happy. अच्छा, ये 5 मिनट मुझे पूरे मन से दे देना. इंटरैक्टिव सेशन रखेंगे. अच्छा लगेगा तो ये टेक इट फॉरवर्ड, अदरवाइज विल ड्रॉप. फेयर है ना? बट उसके लिए क्या चाहिए? आप सब लोग जो पीछे बैठो एकदम आगे आ जाओ. Quickly, only 5 minutes, guys. 5 minutes. And I'm giving you 20 seconds to do this. 20. You can set it down. You can sit down. 19, 18, 17, 16, 15. Everyone fast. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. 8. Yeah, you can sit down. Right. So, I'm here to introduce you. Guys, are you all there? Let's go. Everyone settle down fast. I want one thing from your side, that for next 5 minutes, we are not going to talk to each other. If you feel like that, there is a comment that is something कुछ बोलने का मन कर रहा है, so you can raise your hand and speak it loudly. आपस में बात avoid करोगे तो it is a good idea. Yes or no? See, I was also in my 17 years back, and I was the first speaker. As a backbencher, हमेशा आगे की सीट वाली, and I used to sit in the last, and used to बैठ के कुछ भी मतलब I feel like you are working. आगे हमारी बैठी प्रजा. But I hope, I wish that you're going to lead with teams in your life, and you'll be expecting the same thing from your team. Yes or no? Yes or no? Are you or you? Any doubt? You का एक से कुछ भी लेना देना नहीं है. जब 2 बजे तक नहीं. If you are bubbling with energy, that means you are you, and you are like, it is not going to work like this. Okay. Coming to the point, पहले मैं आपको explain कर देता हूँ why I am here, and then उसके बारे में थोड़ा सा बात करेंगे. I am here to introduce you one subject that you can opt, right? That is a credit eligible program that you will be getting credits of doing this program. आपको कुछ ना कुछ तो program opt करने पड़ेंगे आगे आने वाले सालों में, right? उसमें से एक program ये वाला है Art of Living. Now this program is already, we are in partnership with all the big institutions of the country. Delhi में सिर्फ 2 institutions में हैं अभी तक हम लोग, IIT Delhi and NIT Delhi. Third is this IGDDU, right? मैं अभी सीधा चंडीगढ़ से सीधा यहीं पे भी आया हूँ because ये pre-con हो गया था मेरे लिए session. And ये पूरे worldwide, it is there in Harvard Medical School, Harvard University, Stanford, Virginia Tech, Yale, and 173 universities and universities are part of the curriculum. The subject you are going to opt, right? India level पे IITs, NITs, many of the IITs, NITs, it is a compulsion that you have to do this. अभी करना क्यों है, क्या है? अच्छा, this is a paid program that will cost you 2,000 rupees. It is there on the Swayam Plus portal. You have to go there and opt it, but at the same time, there will be limited seats and you'll be taking only one batch out from here for this journey. Right? Next, it is a 20 hours program that you have to do. Initially 12 hours. In the Swayam Plus portal, it will be written that 20 hours online. Online करना है क्या? I tell you, offline is absolutely good. So yeah, first 12 hours we will be doing it offline in the campus. Timing and all the schedule will be shared with you, and rest of the 8 hours will be dedicated online mode. Right? इतना clear हो गया guys? Right? अच्छा थोड़ा ऐसा करते हो तो मुझे इशारे कम समझ आते हैं, थोड़ा हाँ या ना में बोलना राइट. सो समझते हैं करना क्यों है, हमारे लिए क्या बेनिफिट है इंटरैक्टिव सेशन. राइट. सो आई एज्यूम दैट एवरीवन, अभी मैं देख रहा था सब इतने बड़े-बड़े पैकेजेस लग रहे हैं, एंड आई वेंट टू वन ऑफ द यूनिवर्सिटी इन द लास्ट वीक, वहां पे ना हाईएस्ट पैकेज लगा था 1.24 CR. राइट. एंड द फर्स्ट ईयर स्टूडेंट्स आपस में बात कर रहे थे दैट अगर हाईएस्ट वन इज 1.24, I can fit anywhere between 60 to 80. इतना तो मैं, but the journey is not that smooth. अभी ये जो challenges भी जो share कर रहे थे, all the companies are okay, and that's what I am going to talk here, and this workshop is all about. This workshop is mind management and life skills training program. Yes, plus program it comes under the World National Youth Empowerment, IAHP, International Association of Human Values also. We want to be successful in our life. We want to do something crazy, क्रांतिकारी कुछ ना कुछ तो करना पड़ता है. Yes or no? Yes or no? Now, अगर मैं आपको बोलूं लिस्ट बनाओ क्या क्या क्वालिटीज चाहिए हमें सक्सेसफुल होने के लिए, तो हम शायद we are going to write 50 qualities. Yeah, more than that. We will power, confidence, concentration, consistency, everything. These are what called life skills or people skills. क्या बोलते हैं इसको? Life skills or people skills. There are two types of skills that you need in your life to be successful. First is called the domain skills, that is the expertise over your subject whatever you are studying. Second is these life skills. According to a survey at the Stanford University, वहाँ बोला गया that we need 87.5% of life skills in our life to be successful. If you are strong in your life skills, आपका domain skills भी strong हो जाएगा. इतना तो ये बात समझ आएगी. चला. अभी तक हम क्या करने जा रहे हैं? We are putting all our efforts, resources, time, energy to enhance our domain skills. But you see, at the time of facing this world, if you are not having the confidence, stress, what are the challenges you are having? You don't know how to deal with the people and situations around you. Right? या माइक बंद हो जाए तुम्हें पता ही नहीं करना क्या है, राइट? या एकदम से गर्मी हो जाए, पंखे बंद हो जाए, और हाउ टू डील विद द सिचुएशंस नहीं सीखोगे तो कहीं ना कहीं बहुत पीछे रह जाओगे. आई हैव एड्रेस्ड लैक्स ऑफ स्टूडेंट्स अक्रॉस द कंट्री. व्हाटएवर यू आर स्टडीइंग, द वर्ल्ड इज स्टडीइंग द सेम. व्हाट एक्स्ट्रा स्किल्स यू आर हैविंग इन योर पर्सनालिटी, दैट इज गोइंग टू ब्रेक यू. बढ़े आगे. अच्छा, ये पानी का बॉटल था अभी यहाँ पे. इधर ये पानी की बॉटल नहीं, व्हाट इज मोर इंपॉर्टेंट, द वाटर और द बॉटल. पानी का बॉटल अगर यहाँ पे रख दे तो व्हाट इज मोर इंपॉर्टेंट, द वाटर और द बॉटल? कहीं ना कहीं पे दोनों इंपॉर्टेंट है. सर अगर पानी की अगर बॉटल होगी नहीं तो you need to be strong in both the skills. Now we are aware about that. We need to work on our life skills. Yes or no? करना तो पड़ेगा. There is no other way. Right? Now life skill काफी because के जाने का है. Origin कहाँ से होता है? It is all from this mind. I am from Punjab, Chandigarh, right? So वहाँ बोलते हैं मन जीते जग जीत. If you can win over your mind, you can win over the whole world. ध्यान से स्टेटमेंट सुनो. जीतना है हमें पूरी दुनिया, करना क्या पड़ेगा इसको हैंडल. एंड वन थिंग व्हिच इज नॉट बिल्कुल समझ लिया. if you can learn and know how this mind is behaving in every situation and how you can make the best out of it, we can create wonders out of our life. How many of you agree with this? किसी को समझना है. Now let's understand mind. Mind क्या करता रहता है हर समय? सोचता रहता है. There are a lot of thoughts, overthinking and all that. 60 all thoughts are there in one single day. Major thoughts are either about past. क्या हुआ था, अच्छा नहीं हुआ, मेरा दोस्त काम कर दूंगा, आज सुबह से तो उसका फोन भी नहीं आया, आज तो लंच भी नहीं किया था, समथिंग के कैसे क्या कर सकते हैं. अदरवाइज दोस्त तो फ्यूचर क्या होने वाला है, सर्विस सर्कल खत्म करेंगे कभी तो तब हमारा इलेक्शन ट्रिप होगा, प्लेसमेंट, स्टार्टअप्स, all of these things. Now next slide you can work on that. We are spending maximum time of the day, maximum energy of the day living in an illusionary world of the past and the future. वो कुछ भी नहीं रहा है. आप देखो ना कितना समय, कितने दिन हो गए आपको कॉलेज पे? Approximately 20 days. ये 20 दिन कितना जल्दी चले गए, देख रहे हो क्या? ऐसा खत्म हो गए. What we have actually contributed 18 years of your life and 36 years of my life. Speed एकदम तेज चल रहा है. ये सब first quality that you need to have in your life, guys, everyone. That is being in this very moment. Maximizing this time being in this very moment. आप देखो ना, suppose we will decide that आज शाम को ना 1 घंटा पढ़ेंगे, फिर स्टडी पर पढ़ना. कुछ सच बताना कितना पढ़ते हो? ये क्या है? 1 घंटा लो किताबों में पहुंचने के लिए लग जाता है. ये सब लोग जैसे किताब के पास पहुंचते हैं, खाना पीना सोना इसकी याद उसकी याद, इंस्टाग्राम स्नैपचैट हिस्ट्री कमेंटेड ऑन योर पोस्ट एंड योर गॉन. समय कहाँ चले जाता है समझ में नहीं आता. अगली लाइन सुनो. If you are in front of your books, your mind is there in the present moment, you will be able to take the best out of the books. If you are out for a party, your mind is there in the present, you will be able to enjoy the party to the fullest. Whatever you are going to do, go to the day. It will be so very complete if you can learn being in this way. आपका प्रोडक्टिविटी लेवल भी एक्सेलेंट कर जाएगा. क्यों पैंडलम? देखिए सबको. इसका फास्टेस्ट स्पीड कहाँ पर होता है? Which position? Mean position है. Extremely mean. In the same way, when your mind is here in the present, आपका productivity level will shoot. आपको पता है जितने भी लाइफ के गड़बड़ इमोशंस हैं, they are also either related to the past or to the. समझ आ गया? कैलकुलेशन तो समझ आ गई. प्रेजेंट में रहना है. हेलो माइंड स्टे हियर. इधर मत जा. इस इंसान के बारे में मत सोच. इस सिचुएशन के बारे में मत सोच. नेक्स्ट थॉट क्या आएगा? वो भी आने वाला है. सपोज कोई आपसे बात नहीं करेगा. स्टार्ट आपको कुछ भी सोचो बट यू शुड नॉट थिंक अबाउट एन एलिफेंट. हाथी मन में नहीं आना चाहिए बिल्कुल भी. और चलता हुआ आगे को बिल्कुल भी नहीं आना चाहिए. आगे गेड़ी के जैसा हो नहीं हैंडल कर सकता है. वो भी थिंक आउट ऑफ द बॉक्स है. वो भी क्रिएटिव. आपका इंट्यूशन भी ऐसे काम नहीं करता. This is what we are teaching you here in this workshop and how you have to maximize this time. Should I go ahead? सब लोग बताओ yes or no? Next, best for the engineers. Suppose 1 महीने बाद आपका एग्जाम है. 1 महीने पहले आपका दोस्त आता है आपको बोलता है let's study. Only 1 month left. तुम्हारा रिप्लाई क्या होता है? 1 महीना पड़ा है. पढ़ेंगे क्या चक्कर है? एक्चुअल में when you start studying, पढ़ना तो स्टार्ट करते हैं. जिसका आंसर इतना छोटा हो रहा है ना उसकी स्माइल कितनी बड़ी है. सर एक दिन पहले कुछ लोग तो बोल रहे हैं. वो बैठे तो हैं. You do something and you are feeling very proud saying this. Now understand. एक्चुअल में कुछ दिन पहले तो पढ़ते हैं and 1 घंटा पहले तो पक्का अच्छी तरह से पढ़ते हैं. ये सब कुछ इम्पोर्टेंट आता है. अगर सपोज कोई क्वेश्चन आ गया जो आपने पढ़ा था, you are very happy, but in the next moment you are like it's answer. रिकॉर्ड नहीं कर रहा. पढ़ा तो है. 3 नंबर अपने को याद आ जाता है. वो डायग्राम के नीचे लाइन से वो याद आ गई. वो धुंधली हो गई. कोई एक वर्ड बता दो तो we are going to write a whole answer. हुआ किसी के साथ? Yes. आपके साथ. Right. Now understand mind का क्वालिटी देखो क्या हो रहा है. तो कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ेगा कि अगर मुझे नहीं सीखना. But this program is so important. I don't want anyone to miss this. मेरा पर्सनल मैं आपको ये बोल रहा था. I don't want to give the sessions like this. I'm ready to stretch myself and make sure that everyone should be here. I'm ready to go any class and then tell the people that this program is working magical for them. Anyone be here with me? Okay, so ऐसा हुआ क्यों? आपने कुछ ही points याद किए थे, वो भी अपने को याद नहीं है, ऐसा क्यों हुआ? एक महीना पहले when your mind was relaxed, that time it was not that much focused. एक दिन पहले या एक घंटा पहले it was quite focused but not that much relaxed. Learning how your mind works at its best, efficiency there, efficacy there, productivity is there, when your mind is relaxed and focused at one single time. You are bubbling with energy from outside, but at the same time you are inside. Calm and composed, bubbling with energy, enthusiasm, एकदम ज़्यादा peak. If you can have this state of mind whole through the day, I believe this life will be something different to live in. कितने लोगों को अभी तक जितना भी बात हुई वो finding it interesting? Come on. Interesting छोड़ो. How many of you are finding it important in your life? कहीं नहीं सिखाया जाएगा guys. एक दो चीजें और I'll share. ज्ञान की कमी है क्या? ज्ञान की कमी? Sir, you tell me one topic. I'll tell. आपसे ज्यादा बता देंगे इस टॉपिक के बारे में. हमें सबको पता है what to do, what not to. कर ही तो नहीं पा रहे. That role this subject is going to take for you guys. Decision making. How to make good decisions in your life? You tell me one thing. Our mind doubts the positive things or the negative things. How many says positive? Raise your hand. How many says negative? Yeah, don't know many things. Okay, कितने लोग कहते हैं both? Playing safe. Okay, if I make one of you stand and go out for next 30 seconds, those 30 seconds में we as a family will decide जैसे वो इंसान आएगा ना उसको यहाँ पे खड़ा करेंगे and we as a family are going to place that person on our behalf. हम सब लोग ढेर सारी तारीफ करेंगे इसकी. अच्छा वो आया इंसान यहाँ पे खड़ा हो गया हम सब लोग ने तारीफ करनी शुरू कर दी इसकी. Everyone is praising. इसको क्या करना पड़ेगा? तो इसका गड़बड़ है. इतना अच्छा तो मैं हूँ ही नहीं हूँ. जितनी तारीफ करती है मेरी, right? और आपने से एक मस्ती को इंसान खड़ा होगा बोलता है इतनी तारीफ कर रहे हो. हाँ से देखो इसको नाक टेढ़ी है. जब ये पहली शीशे के सामने जाएगा पहले चीज से देखेगा. Everyone, आपको देख. अच्छा इस पॉइंट को समझो. मैं अपने बड़े फैंसी एग्जांपल दे सकता हूँ to make my session more अच्छा सा दिखने की, right? बट नहीं. Related with your life वो बहुत solve हो जाएगा आपका चीज, right? Now our mind is every time doubting the positive things in our life and sticking with the negative things. किसी ने conversation में किसी ने बोला है यार बोलती तुम्हारे यहाँ पे मतलब कोई स्टोर होता है. मैं क्या मानता हूँ our mind is like a garbage collector. कहीं पे कुछ गड़बड़ होगा ना अगले दो वर्ड्स हो guys next two words knowingly and unknowingly our mind is collecting the garbage. तुम्हें लग रहा है I'm a happy being. Negativity can't touch me. ये जो पूरा अभी पर्सनालिटी चेंज हो रहा है ना अरे छोटी छोटी बात पे इरिटेशन फ्रस्ट्रेशन डाउट्स fear anxiety complaints aggression depression whatever you're not feeling well and good with everyone feeling alone or whatever this is just because of the garbage collection that is going on in us. If you really want to have a good great feed in your life you want to have that करना क्या पड़ेगा सिंपल garbage को डिलीट करना. अभी आ रहा था तो काफी दिल्ली में जैसे एंटर किया तो मुझे मेरे साथ कोलीग जो थे वो बोलते हैं वेलकम टू दिल्ली. इतना ट्रैफिक था यहाँ पे पहुंचने के लिए एक मोड़ मैंने गलत काट दिया था बीच में राइट. नाउ अगर मुझे एक डिस्टेंस आई डोंट नो द प्लेसेस हियर मे बी कश्मीरी गेट टू प्रीतमपुरा. हां कश्मीरी गेट टू प्रीतमपुरा मुझे ट्रैवल करना है दिन के टाइम में. हाउ मच टाइम इट विल टेक? not from metro. एक घंटा ऐसा approximately and the same distance I will have to cover at night maybe 10 11 half of the time. Why? What is the reason? Understand lot of traffic is here going on here. Your roommates, your food quality, your घर परिवार relations and all that. यहाँ से निकलोगे तब कुछ बड़े packages के लिए काम करोगे ना. Lot of unknown stuff is there. If you really want to have a good grade, pick up your mobile and go there again. So that's where you need that amount of stuff. The same way you will in the case of your mind. In your system, logically makes sense. I want to tell you that a lot of research papers are there for this. जो बता रहे हैं, it is a absolute possibility. Should we go ahead? Last, I think. The most important thing that is required. So the most important thing that is required for you guys is your emotional intelligence. आपने देखा जितने भी challenges में face किए जो बोल रहे थे corporate, majorly were related to this. अच्छा, if you have to handle your mind, you have to handle your eyes also. आंखें इधर, आंखों को हैंडल करना सीखो. ज्यादा पंगे यहीं से पेट everybody got that. Okay, so emotions play a big role. If you are doing good from your system, from side, a big challenge comes to your life, your attitude will be like, I'll deal with it. कोई बात नहीं, देख लेंगे, उसको हो जाएगा, right? अगर अंदर का सिस्टम सही नहीं है ना, कहीं पे भी चले जाओ, घूम लो, कर लो, कुछ भी कर लो, you're not going to feel good. What was that? Now, very important. Now,
किसी कंपनी का
situation. You know what? The companies are looking for this now. They are not looking for IQ, not only good at IQ, but also in addition they are looking for EQ and your emotional quotient and happiness quotient. कितने lively हो actual में in your professional life and in your personal life both. उतना ही आपका work will say. Yes or no? बड़े बुजुर्ग बोलते हैं गुस्सा नहीं करना चाहिए, उससे मेरे कोई डिसीजन नहीं करना चाहिए. गुस्सा आ जाए तो करना क्या चाहिए, किसी ने बताया ही नहीं. आज मुझे नहीं पता था पंखे बंद कर दो, अगर 5 डिग्री टेम्परेचर आपके लिए भी बढ़ा दो, नॉट एबल टू सिट हियर इन दिस काम. तो मैं तैयार सबने अभी कहीं तो बाहर भाई कैसे ठीक है, ठीक है, कभी देख लेंगे. ये सब एक सिर्फ सिचुएशन बना and उसने आपके माइंड एंड आपकी and if you want to handle and rule your life, your world, रूममेट्स के साथ तो डील कर नहीं पा रहे इससे, परिवार में सही से आज और डेली ऐसा हो, and you will be in the company, you will be the different teams, different mindset, and you have to deal with them for a very long period of time. At that moment, how you will deal? You need to learn all this. 40 plus seconds we are going to teach you here in this subject. That is absolutely important. Till now, how many of you are able to relate with whatever I said? Okay, and start. अच्छा, आराम से sit comfortably. Everyone online also. Answer me whatever I'm asking. I want you to answer me by raising your hand, and उसके बाद I'll say that hands down, तब हाथ नीचे करो. Right? आंखें बंद करो. Let's all close our eyes. Let's all close our eyes. My first question is, how many of you feel that a lot of time is getting wasted in the whole day and you really want to learn the time management skills? Raise your hand. Okay, hands down. How many of you feel that emotions are really disturbing you and you can learn this emotional intelligence and you create your life? Raise your hand. Hands down. How many of you feel that you really need to learn how to deal with the people and situations around you, dealing with the criticism that are paying you every day? Raise your hand. Hands down. Last. How many of you feel that this is the right age to learn all these skills? Raise your hand. Hands down. So you can slowly open your eyes. Almost everyone, you can open your eyes. आगे खोल सकते हैं. So we will be taking only one batch, I think, the ones sitting there and जो online track के, but yes, also if your friends are willing to come forward, ये नहीं करोगे तो कोई और subject तो करना ही पड़ेगा to get the credits. So it is going to be a fun frolic workshop. कोई classroom lectures वगैरह नहीं होने वाले, exams will be very everyone is going to pass everything, right? And at the same time, it is going to bring a big change in your life. So I want to invite you everyone for this wonderful program. For that, what you have to do? Oh, there is a scanner. Here is a scanner. Okay, so limited seats रहेगा अभी के अभी. You have to join the WhatsApp group. Yeah. And you have to scan to register yourself for this program. This will automatically close whenever the seats will be filled. It is not for everyone. If you are really willing to come forward for this journey, I tell you, you'll have one of the best time. Acha, you can adjust yourself and scan. That's it. You have to. Acha, after filling the form in the last, when you are submitting it, again there will be one more link of Swayam Plus. You have to register there. Enrollment number, that UID, roll number, enrollment number. Are you having any college number? Application number? या कुछ भी है वो? Okay, scan to get into this group. I can promise you one thing, guys. This will be the most happening time ever in your life. तुम जिस मर्जी ट्रिप पे चले जाओ कुछ भी कर लो, but ये सब्जेक्ट से ज्यादा happening चीज आपको और कुछ नहीं. I take the full responsibility of this, of your experience in this subject. Okay, when you will complete your registration on the Swayam Plus portal, you have to WhatsApp me about your confirmation that you have done with that, right? You can note down my number right now. So please don't call me. सिर्फ मुझे WhatsApp पे वो भेजना. 987 22 111 01. My name is Sanchit Jan. And do this, and if your friends are not there, your classmates, I'll be posting one message in the WhatsApp group. आपको अपने classmates में भी forward करना है. Inspire your friends and do this program all together. Okay. Any questions you want to ask before we are? कुछ भी पूछना है? कब होगा? I'm not sure about it. It will be there. How many of you live nearby or in the postal? Postlers? Okay. So maybe college time or after the college, otherwise online mode, the evening. The ones who are living with the family, they will be online. I want to encourage everyone to come for the offline one only. Any other question you want to ask? I think it is only for first years as of now. Yes, the first year can get the extra credit. Second, third year can also join, but I am not sure about the credit for it. First year को credits मिलेगा आपका. In your degree, it would be. Any other question you want to ask? Don't come all the credit. Actually, you will be awarded with an internationally recognized certificate also. That will be there from Swayam Plus and Anna. Helping you go to your series. Right? All clear? Guys, all clear? तो मतलब हो गया इससे. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you for your time.
be honest, I wish I could record this session. Thank you so much, sir, for such a wonderful session and for sharing such meaningful thoughts with us. And with that, we come to the end of our induction program. These past few days have been a beginning of a new chapter, filled with new faces, new learning, and new possibilities. We hope you take back not just knowledge, but also memories, friendships, and the excitement to make the most of your journey at ITD Durham. We extend our heartfelt gratitude to our Honorable Vice Chancellor, HOD Management Department, HOD ECE Department, faculty members, Mr. Himanshu Sir, speakers, Professor Dr. Jasdeep Kaur Dhanwa, Karuna Kalyan Ma'am, and Mr. Sanjay Jain, and everyone who made this program possible. And to all our freshers, welcome once again to ITW. Here's to new beginnings and an amazing journey ahead. Thank you, everyone. Guys, I would request everyone to come for the group photographs. Just after 2 minutes. After 2 minutes. Students, you can stand near the stage downstairs.